Hi everybody, how are you? In today's video, I can explain how to make a connection between the asynchronous programming, I mean future and streaming, with the widget in the Flutter. Flutter framework is about widget. Everything in the Flutter is a widget, right? So you have all the application is a widget. The button is a widget. The container is a widget. The scaffold is a widget. The app bar is a widget. Even the color is a widget. The padding is a widget. The space, the size is a widget. Everything, almost everything in the Flutter called widget. So now it is very important to know how to connect between the future or between the asynchronous programming like future or stream with the widget. So the first of all, in this video, I suppose you already know the future and asynchronous programming and the stream. If you don't, please just go back to the previous videos in this series. If you want to make a connect or integration between the widget in the Flutter and the asynchronous programming, just you have a two object here or two widget here. The first one called FutureBuilder, or this widget will build the widget depending on the data that come in the future. So you have a data fetching something from the internet, for example, this response will come in the future, right? So we have FutureBuilder. That means we have a request. After the response coming, build the widget depending on this response. Same thing, we have a StreamBuilder. Same thing also. We have a listener, subscribe a listener, and this listener listen to the stream. Whenever the response coming, build a new widget or rebuild the widget or redraw the widget in the application. If you go here, I explained this in the previous. The first one for future, return future, show name, for example. I just add the name, for example, here, and after some time, after 5 seconds, we'll just return the name, right? Here also we have a stream counter. I explained also 100 time every second or every 1 second. Now here in this example, there is a number. There's a flow. The number will streaming 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Here we have a count to count from 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here I want to add a class. I can add a stateless widget or a stateful widget, no problem. Here I can add a stateless widget, and there's a class here, and I want to add everything inside the class. Even this function, I want to add it in the class. So now everything inside this class here. So I want here to add the build method. Click here. Now the build method here. So I want just to cut it and make it in the beginning. Click here, and I have a build method, and I have two functions here. Also here, you know, in the main and run app, I have material app and home, and I have home page, this class. So here in the return, I can add the scaffold, and in the scaffold you can add a body, you can add you know, the app bar, but just here I just add body. In the body I want to add center, for example, to center the widget, and in the center I have a child. And now with the child, I want to build the method or build the widget depending on the data that come from future. So here, just add here FutureBuilder. FutureBuilder. The FutureBuilder, you should input or take the future as an input. So here we have future. I want to take what? Show name. Because this future, show name, and I can add name, for example, my name, anything, the name, because here I add a parameter. Also I add the future. The future now, show name, right? Come with the future. Depending on this future, on this function or this task, I want to build the method. So you have also the builder. So future and builder. In the builder we have a context, and we have here, after context, we have a snapshot or anything. Like this. Snapshot, that means this data that coming. I just return or waiting for the future here, and depending on this future, I want to add the data here. The data will come after, for example, 3 seconds or 5 seconds in this example. This data will be here in the snapshot. So here I want to build. Here I want to build the widget. So just return the widget, for example, text. I want just to add the data in the text, and the snapshot, the data that come from the future, data, like this. Now I add the future, this is the future, for just waiting for this function in the future, and then build the widget. The widget here is a text. Depending on this function here, this function will return the snapshot here and dot data, that means the data from here. Here also I want to check if it is null. Maybe it is null, not come anything, not there is nothing here. So I can just check it this before return. So I can say here if snapshot not equal null. If it is not null, if there is a data in the snapshot, I want to return this. Else just return the circular progress indicator. Here, sorry, just a snapshot data, because I will check the data is null or not. And then if it is not null, I will just return the data from the future, or just circular progress indicator. So just if I run the program here, now you can see indicator because there is no data, waiting for data. After data coming, after 5 seconds, you can see rebuild the widget. Here you should be the future builder should be stateful widget, not a stateless widget, right? Because this rebuild the data in the runtime, rebuild the widget. So here if you check it, just click Control and then click here. You just press Control and click here. You can see it is a future builder. If you go out here, you can see future builder extend the stateful widget. It is a stateful widget because you need the rebuild the widget depending on the data that comes from the future. Now here complete with the future, right? Now I want to using the stream now. Now we have this function here, return a stream. So now if I want to build a stream, we have stream builder. Here, stream builder. Same thing also. We have instead of future, here we have stream because subscribe and listener for the stream, and the stream is counter. Here, call it counter, right? This stream, I mean, there's data. So I like a subscribe in the stream, listening for the stream, and depending on this data that's flowing from the stream or streaming from the stream, I want to build something. Also we have builder, same thing, builder we have context and we have snapshot. And same thing, I will check the data if snapshot.data not equal null. If it is not null, I want to do something. I want just to build the widget. So also I will return the text. This is a widget. Text is a widget, and then this text equals snapshot.data. Else, if it is null, I want to return another thing, circular progress indicator. Like this here. Snapshot.data is written from the stream. Stream just return integer, right here. If you see the stream here, return integer. But I want string because in the text just string. Just here to string. I want to convert the integer to the string. Now click here again, and you can see the indicator now. After that, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Just flowing in that. This data is flowing after specific time, not like a future. Just one data. Here this data is flowing or streaming, have multiple response, the first 2, 3 until 100. So we can build the data or build the widget depending on the stream or the future. I hope it is useful. I hope you understand that. Thank you very much.